Hello, Rupa here. Today I'm going to show you how I stain my papers for making journals. There are a whole lot of YouTube tutorials available, but this is my tried and tested version. Quick and easy, and I've had excellent results. I have no problem with my journals. Apart from coffee staining, I have experimented with color staining this time. So I'm going to show you how that also needs to be done. As you can see, I have all the supplies up on my table. You can choose any of the printer papers or pages from your old notebooks to be stained. Basically, these are called junk journals. So you try as much recycling papers from old notebooks and diaries. And one-sided printed papers are also great for these kind of things. So here I have with me the coffee decoction. I put 2 generous spoons of coffee powder and then add warm water to it and give it a nice shake and leave it to brew for about 10 minutes. And for the colored versions, this time I have experimented with food colors. So I have tomato red here. I take about a pinch, maybe 2-3 pinches of the color and add about half a bottle to the spritzer and then shake it well and allow it to settle down. And here is apple green, and I'm going to show you how I do the orange red this time. I take about let's say 1, 2, it depends on how dark or how light you want your colors to come. I like it more washed so that even if you're journaling or writing and taking pictures, it is a good background. So I've added about 2-3 pinches here, and I add half the bottle fill it with water, and I give it a good shake. And so here we have 3 colors. I've tried spritzing these solutions to the paper instead of dipping the paper inside the water, but then it takes a long time to spritz the paper on both the sides and then allow it to soak. The easiest way is to pour the solution in a basin and then dip your paper into it. So that's what I'm going to show you. However, first let me show you how spritzing looks. Just have a look. If you think that style works for you, you're most welcome to try. It's just that it takes a long time. I'm going to start with the orange because I'm a little excited with the color. Let me keep a scrap paper here. Yeah, and then let me show you how it is when you spritz the color. It takes ages to soak in. And yeah, looks like my spritzer is giving me problem this time. Hang on. Let me try the other color. Yeah, do you see? It takes a long time. I need to squirt the entire thing on this side, flip it over, you can see the color. And then I squirt it again this side. Not bad. But then if you're doing 20-30 papers at a time, you end up with achy thumbs. So I prefer putting it in the basin and then rolling it over. So I'm going to set this aside and bring the basin. I have the coffee solution here in the basin. So basically what I do is I dip the paper. I give it a nice soak inside the basin to take in the color. And then I just remove it off like this. It's nice when a few parts of the paper don't take the stain and then it's a little white. It gives a nice pattern. I allow the excess to drip and then leave it on an old newspaper or something to dry. I like the stain to soak in for about 10 minutes. And then if your natural weather is really warm like how it is in Bangalore this time, I just leave it overnight to dry. But then if you're an impatient soul again like me, I allow it to soak for 10 minutes and then take it to the microwave, 40 seconds, and it's nice, crisp, hot, it comes out. Yeah. And a few people do ironing of these sheets to make it flat. Once again, it's a personal preference. I like my papers nice, textured and ruffled once it's out from this solution and dry. It gives a nice character to the paper actually. I don't like the smooth finish at all. And these kind of stains, when you leave them like this, it forms a nice pattern. I will show you once dry how it looks. So I'm staining all of these with coffee. So once I'm done, I'll get back to you. I'm done with coffee staining and I've added the orange red solution to the basin. And if you have these colored washes, I prefer to add a little bit of essential oil. Here I'm adding some lavender oil. It gives a nice fragrance to your project. However, this is optional. Coffee gives a lovely aroma, as you all know, and it's really calming. I guess lavender is also going to be like that. So here is the orange. Not bad. It looks a little vibrant right now, but I think when it dries, it's not going to be as bright. Let me set it for drying along with the other papers. A few more oranges, and I will show you how the rest of the colors look. The lavender oil is actually giving a lovely fragrance. I wish you guys could smell it. I like these kind of patterns, but if you are a perfectionist and you like your paper to be stained evenly throughout, feel free to dip it evenly. Let me see if I can do this to satisfy some of you people who think it should be colored fully here. Let me try. Oops, I got some on the wall too. Yeah, there you go. It's done almost. Yes. Let me get back to you with all the colors. Here's a look at all the papers as they are drying. I like these kind of puddles that the solution forms on the paper. It gives a kind of light and dark tone to the pages. Lends a beautiful character to the papers. So let me show you some of the pages which I have dried. I did these yesterday. Here's the green. Look at the patterns. I dried these in the microwave for 40 seconds. This is after allowing the paper to settle with the solution for about 10 minutes. I allow the colors to soak into the paper and then I take it to the microwave, and these are not ironed. These are not ironed. So, it actually lends a nice texture and volume. If you can see, if they are piled up, that's the tomato pink. When you make your pages, it looks nice. I hope you understand what I'm saying here. So that's how I stain my papers. Do let me know if you enjoyed this video and you have any queries. Let me know. I'm here to help you. I'll get back to you soon with the finished journals. Bye.